The ticket price. This does not shock me at all. What did I say earlier? The WNBA was about to F around and
How does one player's absence send ticket prices for a single game crashing by 71%? We're talking about Caitlin Clark. Just look at the Fever versus Sky matchup. Tickets dropped from $86 to $25 overnight. That's not a league-wide dip. That's one superstar's impact in real time. Some games are now seeing getting prices as low as $9, which would have been unthinkable just weeks ago. Is this the proof that Clark is the only needle moving the league? And will Angel Reese falter in her shadow? Let's break down moving the league. And will Angel Reese falter in her shadow? Let's break down the shocking numbers behind this WNBA crisis and see what's really happening. Before her injury, every Fever game was a hot ticket. Fans were paying getting prices in the low 80s for certain matchups. And the hype was so real that teams started making big moves to capitalize. The Chicago Sky, for example, shifted their matchup with the Fever from their usual 10,400-seat Wintrust Arena to the massive 21,000-seat United Center. That's not a small adjustment. That's a bet that Clark alone could fill an NBA-level arena. But as soon as Clark went down, everything flipped. The drop was immediate and dramatic. To go into the details, take the Fever versus Sky game at the United Center before the news of Caitlin Clark's injury. The cheapest ticket was $86. After Clark was ruled out, that number crashed to $25. That's a 71% drop, and it happened almost overnight. The same story played out with the Fever's road game in Baltimore against the Mystics. Before the injury, the get-in price was $41. Afterward, it dropped to $22, a 47% free fall. Even games at smaller venues like the Dreams Gateway Center Arena saw high prices when Clark was expected to play, with get-in prices reaching $147. Her presence alone dictated the value of a ticket. It wasn't just about one or two games either. Did you get that? If you look at the 5 Fever games leading up to June 10th, the average ticket price fell from $137 to $80 after the. That's a 42% drop in just a couple of weeks. These aren't minor fluctuations. This is a clear message from fans. No Clark, no sale. The demand for tickets is directly tied to her being on the court. And when she's not, fans are simply not interested at the same level. You can feel the air go out of the building even before tip-off.